So we're going to learn some, the armbar from side control. So essentially before we get into this position, there's a few ways of maintaining the position. So essentially it's great to have control of the headlock right here. So we're going to make sure that either no gi, we're going to be like this, or if the gi, I recommend putting your thumb inside and putting your knuckles to the mat, because that way you have posture like this and you can extend. You can also do knee on belly and other things like this. So either you can headlock or you can control the hips, whatever is your preference. So for this particular move right here, let's say we're trying to move and get this arm here, and this person is going to headlock my head like this. So I'm going to go ahead and trap the arm on this side right here, and then I'm going to let go of this grip and put my hand here. You can either do this or you don't have to, but when I put my hand here, I'm going to go ahead and put my foot there as well. So I'm on my knees, but I'm basically, if I need to, I can slide up just a little bit more towards the head. And so I'm going to go ahead and extend my arm and make the pressure of the body to be off the mat. And then I'm going to step right here to block the person from coming back down and losing this grip. So I want to make sure that my elbow, my arm is below the elbow on the tricep. So in this position, I'm going to go ahead and just twist my knee like this here and sit down. And in this position right here, I'm going to go ahead and pinch my knees. I'm at an awkward angle, but I'm going to go ahead and grab the pants by the knees, and I'm going to pull this here to make sure that I continue to maintain this position before I go for the armbar submission. So in this position here, I can also just real quick, so you can see. I grab 2-on-1 with my grips, and I hold this right here and I pull. So that way the person is not trying to move, and I have total position before I start attacking this arm. So once I have good position, then I can go ahead and go for the wrist right here. You can do the 2-on-1 like this, but I usually just slide this up here and control the wrist to make sure that the thumb is up. And so again, I'm pinching my knees and I'm going to lean towards the hip like this. And then backwards, maintain the wrist, hip up. Okay, so I'll show you once again. In this position right here, as soon as I have this right here, set my hand here, pull up, step here. I can arch my back, twist like this, putting this knee right here, and I make sure that I sit down. This knee does not get underneath, otherwise it's difficult to maintain a position. So here, I'm at a weird position because the person can start walking out. I grab the knee and close the position. And then from here, again, I'm going to secure everything. My feet is planted, my knees are pinched, and then I'm going to start working the arm. And then I'm going to grab the wrist, put everything very close. I'm hugging. My chest is on the wrist because I'm not trying to do like this. This is a lot of pressure on my arms and my biceps. But if I have my whole body close to it, I can take the arm with my body. And then again, if I need to, I can roll to the hip here, keep everything pinched, secure the arm. So the last thing I'm going to show you is that the move needs to go quite quickly. So once you're here, you have to commit. So if you want to count to 3 and just go, that's how you know you need to go fast. So you go 1, 2, 3, step, sit. You have the arm bar. So now everything's good. You just need to secure. They're going to go crazy to get out. Grab the knee, pull, and now keep fighting, no problem. I'm going to start attacking. We're in this position right here. The hardest part is to swivel over, right? So one of the key details like this, when I do this, I push up like this to make sure they're all the way off, or I arch my back and I step over to block them. Okay, so the way that I'm switching over and not falling like this, which is really difficult to make sure the knees are not pinched, is that when I step over like this, I'm basically going to get on this foot, this heel, and just twist. And so I'm awkward, and I feel awkward, but I sit on my butt, and everything just falls into place in a weird angle. Okay? And another thing to keep in mind is that some people obviously know that this is going to come. And so if I'm going to go ahead and keep sliding up, see how I'm trapping the position right here. I'm going to go ahead, and if I can, they're trying to get their arm out. Just extend your arm. Boom. I catch the arm. I can go ahead and do a straight arm lock, or I can do key lock. Okay, so this is also something that when you're in this position, so when you're in this position right here, and you're reaching like this, trying to extend, I have my hand free, ready to catch this arm. Okay, so the next move we're going to do, same thing with grabbing this position right here, is that we're going to do a jump on knee on belly. Okay, so in this position, I can go like this, or I can grab the belt. Sometimes it's easier to grab the belt so you can pull, but when I'm on the knee on belly, I'm very low on my heel or my foot, and I'm pushing in, and my back's arched. Okay, so I'm in this position right here. I'm keeping my knuckles to the mat, as we were discussing at the beginning, and I'm basically, my thumb is right in the center of the head, so that way I can put my wrist close to the neck. Okay, in this position right here, and I'm waiting to make sure my balance is good. Once it's good, I'm going to slowly thumb out. I'm going to put my hand in the inside like this, and I'm going to go ahead all the way to the bottom of where the gi is, and hopefully I can have my hands touch like this. It's better. So in this position right here, I have, let's say, both hands touching or as close as I humanly possibly can. And so now I'm going to keep this straight. This arm is going to be straight like a 2x4. This arm is going to, as it's gripped right here, I'm going to basically have this elbow touch the mat on the other side. So here, I'm going to twist and have this elbow touch the mat. So as I do that, I'm going to switch to north-south. So I'm going to switch here and drop my elbow down. Okay? So the key is that we want to secure the move first, like we do the arm bar. Make sure we have a good position, and then we can go in for finishing. And so here, if I jump knee on belly like this, and the person trying to push off, they're leaving their neck exposed, I go in deep. If I need to go in, get a better grip, no problem. And so again, right here, I'm going to go ahead and drop my elbow and twist my whole body to go north-south. And now I'm going to go ahead, if it doesn't work, I'm going to push down all the way, keep my pressure like this. What happens is if it doesn't work is because your hands are too deep, they're not deep enough, and they're far spread apart. So you need to just worm your way through to get them as close as you possibly can. And once you're here, you drop. That's the key position right there. So in this position like this, I drop all the way across the neck, on the neck, not on the chin. Okay, that's very important. We don't want to drop it like this. We just basically drop this to the mat. You can follow it on the chest, pressure down, twist, and finish the jump. When we're in this position right here, there's a few things that we can do for maintaining the position. Even like we do a judo throw, we can go ahead and sit out like this. If the person is just moving so much, sometimes if you sit out like this and hold them and pull up, like you're making their body weight off the mat, this can help you to make sure that you can be able to just at least hold the position and recover. So let me actually show this move like this. So in this position here, I sit out. I actually also am trapping this arm right here from off the mat. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and reach back through and feed my arm through like this all the way over. Okay, so I'm basically grabbing the gi with my right arm and keeping my pressure down. So what happens is there's a few ways of doing it. You can go over like this to do the choke, or you can just reach forward like this. I'm going to twist my wrist down, and this is, and my thumb is going to be inside, unlike the other choke. So I'm going to go here, down, my thumb is inside, and shoot it all the way as far as I can go across, and then grip. Okay? So what I usually do is I will sit out like this to get this position, right? So once I have this here, I'll sit out to get this really, really tight to feed this here. okay? And so I'm in this position right here. I have it very tight, and now as I'm on my right hip, I'm going to switch all my pressure to my left and drop my elbow. The switching of the hips really makes the difference with this choke. So I'm going to come up on my toes, drop my hip down on the other side, and pull up. It's a very fast choke. So again, we're in this position like this, okay? And as we always know, it's attack this side, but this other arm that I'm going to go under, it's usually neglected. So I'm going to, if we're starting like this, controlling the hips, I can shoot my arm through and grab the gi right here underneath. That's one. And sometimes, if you want to, you can sit out to do it. Okay? And the second way is, I'm going to go ahead and reach through like this and grip over. I'm going to turn my wrist, thumb in, reach all the way through until my wrist is touching the neck, and keep everything tight. And then once I have this secure, then I'm going to go and switch to my other hip and drop all my weight down like this. Okay? It's really, really fast, but what matters is this 1, 2. Okay? So set this up. 1, get this choke. Even if they're just blocking it, it's no problem. If they're protecting the neck, I can still slide my hand through. And so I'm in this position here, and I'm basically just going to drop my elbow to the mat. Any questions?
This hand right here, is it reaching in, going this?
Yeah.
Going this?
Once I'm here, basically you can do it like this. I can so if I'm like this, see how I spread my leg out wide? I'm actually trapping the arm to give myself some space to grip. Or it doesn't really matter. If I'm in this position, I can kick out like this to create this space. Yes, like this. But I need to make sure that my body pressure and my chest is on the chest. That's important. So here, that's where I get it. And so from this position, I fight for this right here, like this. You can also do it like this, over, to have a good position. Depends on how long your arms are. It can work as well. But as long as I'm not grabbing like this, I have to grab at an arch to get around really, really deep. Because that way, I'm basically going to pull this to the other side. Okay, from here. And then once I'm in this grip right here, I'm pulling. I'm going to pull as hard as I can. So here, I'm going to switch to the other side. Pull, pressure. Any other questions? All right, let's try it.